Okay. Yesterday we discussed about how to add the sources to the Mendeley library. So different kinds of methods we discussed, like importing the files from the computer, synchronizing the folder to the Mendeley library, and I have also explained if you have bibtex files and RIS file, then also it is possible to import that particular file. We will today show this bibtex file, and uh, then watch folder also, like same, if you select particular folder, then that particular folder will be watched for the sources. If anything, if you add on that particular folder, it will automatically add the sources to the Mendeley. Then adding the references manually by using DOI, by PMID also, and by entering manually, we discussed yesterday. And another method of adding the sources to the Mendeley is, if you go to this particular option, tools. So here one of the options, search for articles online. So as Mendeley is the comes under the Elsevier, so this it is also has the its own database. So if I click here, so you can search for article. For example, I want any article related to hypertension, tension, search. So here you can see directly adding the option to the library, because as the Elsevier belongs to the Mendeley, so here they have given the direct option, lifestyle management of hypertension. If you click to the this particular option, for example, if I click here, add to library, but here as it is Microsoft browser, once again it is asking for the my passwords. So that is also possible with adding the sources to the Mendeley. Just a minute, I have forgot the password. Because it is very important to remember your password. I have saved in Google Chrome, but that browser is Microsoft. So the browser is changed, then it will ask for the sign in. That's why it is. I will copy and for example, hypertension. I am searching this particular paper. So if I click here, add to library, it is asking for password because browser is changed here. So I will paste my password and sign in. So whichever browser you can use, whether Microsoft or Google Chrome or any other browser you can use. Simply you have to sign in. You have to remember your email ID and your password. So if I am adding this particular hypertension in pregnancy, see here it is added in the library, Viv in the library. If I open this particular Mendeley app, see, you can see hypertension in pregnancy. So this particular paper is added to the my Mendeley library. So this is also one of the other options. So here one confusion yesterday, because here two options are there. So adding references import folder, you can directly import the folder. Whichever articles are there in that particular folder are automatically come to the Mendeley library. So here this particular option, watch different folder, means I have already added one folder. If whatever journals, if I add to that particular folder, automatically the source, the list will come add to this particular library. This is the difference. So to do that, you have to select particular folder, watch folder. I have already selected this particular folder, users HB OneDrive Mendeley workshop. So only one folder is you can add at a time. If you want to change the folder, then here is the option. Now you can select your folder. In that particular folder, you are adding continuously PDFs, research PDFs. Then automatically that PDFs will added to the your Mendeley library. So here and I have also explained one adding references manually by example of Charaka Samhita. Today I will show some trick, even that is also we can made very easily with using chat GPT. So I will show that thing also. Actually that is not a part of Mendeley, but the make our work easy, I will show that thing also in a 5 minutes. So I will go chat GPT. So this is the new shortcut I have found, because Ayurveda manuscripts generally don't have any online version. So to create the list, adding the library, the work should be, most of the times it should be manually. So if you have photo of that particular book, front photos, for example, I have taken the photo of Charaka Samhita. So first the photos, click the flow for take the photos of details front of that particular book, take the photographs, and now I will show how to create that particular from photographs, how to create the information without typing anything. So now I will add that particular photographs to the chat GPT. 1 2 3. So I am uploading that particular photos into the chat GPT, and now I will ask chat GPT extract metadata from images. Later I can use for referencing. So I have given the prompt. Let us see how it will extract the data from these images. So see here, this chat GPT has extracted book title, author, Agnivesha as this particular Agnivesha Krutya Tantre. So that's why it has recognized the author as Agnivesha. Then Charaka Durdabala elaborated, commentary by Sri Chakrapani, edited by Vaidya Ajodi Trikamji Acharya. So everything it has extracted. Now what I will do, I will select this particular portion I want. I know by my knowledge, this is the metadata of this particular book. I will simply copy this information and I will paste here, and I will edit some things, because here I want only names. So I will cancel this, and here also I will cancel this Acharya, because when we writing the author name, it will take the last name and first name. That's why if Acharya is written, the Acharya will be considered as the last name. That's why I have clear the that particular thing. Then rest of the thing I will keep, and I will give command, give this information in web text downloadable file. So what I am doing, I want this information because in Mendeley, if you want to add, once again you have to add with the manually, or you simply do the copy paste. Author in author option, you have to copy the author and paste there. But I am giving command, create this information in the bibtex downloadable file. Why? Because there is a one option I have told you yesterday, import library bibtex. If the file is in the format of bibtex, it can be directly imported to the Mendeley. So that's why I am telling the chat GPT, give this information in the bibtex file. So now it will creating this metadata into bibtex file. So no need to type, write anything, just simply giving the prompt to the chat GPT. So now it is creating the bibtex file. The purpose of showing this particular thing is we have to create by simple photographs, create the reference and source adding to the Mendeley, and also it is the purpose of showing the demonstrating to how to import the bibtex file. Two purposes are served here. That's why I am showing this particular thing. So now it is showing to download Charaka Samhita bib. So now this I am downloading this particular file. So it is downloaded here, Charaka Samhita 1 bib. Now I will go to the Mendeley. So here I will click add references. Then I will import library. As I have created that particular information in the bibtex file, I will click bibtex file. Then are you able to see here that particular file is seeing here Charaka Samhita 1 bib. So I will click that and I will press open. See that bibtex file is adding to the this particular Mendeley. See here this one Charaka Samhita. This is added. Authors authors Agnivesha, city Varanasi, editors Trikamji, so first surname, and it has taken the letter name. Then language, if you that will be not in that particular information. If you want, you can add pages, particular pages. If you want, you can add here also, you can edit here also. Then publisher, it has taken so Chokamba Surabharti Prakarshan. If any Ayurveda books is translated one, then you have to give the name of that particular author. Then volume, as I have taken the original ticker, that's why no need of adding the volume. If you have any other books that have volume, then you have to add manually here also. So this is how by simple image I have entered the most of the information of Charaka Samhita to the Mendeley library. So whether it is clear, hello, whether it is easy or not, by simply giving prompts, most of the things we added here. So later on, how to use that particular thing in citation also I will demonstrate, because Ayurveda references somewhat different. That's why many people feel that giving the Ayurveda books reference is very difficult by using Mendeley. Because it is not compatible feeling, they will feel. That's why most of us are not using. So that's why I found this particular solution. Later on I will show how that recommended format you can view in the site also. So up to this, any doubt? This is the using the chat GPT, you can add the any textbook information. Or another method, if you have ISBN book number, then also you can give the ISBN number and you can check for the metadata and give the prompt down, make this information in the bibtex file. Then I'll upload that particular bibtex file in the Mendeley. So this is all about adding the sources to the Mendeley. So now we will go for next option. create collection. So what is this particular create collections? So whatever sources we are adding, it is a general room. So whether it belongs to hypertension, whether it belongs to diabetes, whether it belongs to skin disease, eye disease, whatever paper we are adding, it is mixed up. But what happens if we keep papers like this, later on for while giving citation, it will be confusion. The papers are mixed. So that's why to make the particular specific library, this particular collection option will be helpful. For example, I will click on this create collection, type the collection name. For example, I am planning for writing the diabetes paper on diabetes. Then I make this particular name as diabetes. Then I will simply click the diabetes. Then I want another paper, hypertension. I will make this as a hypertension. So now what happens? Whatever papers you have in related to diabetes, you can select. For example, this this paper, I feel this is related to somewhat diabetes or glucose level. This one and this one I want to add. Then I will click on this particular paper, and when you click this particular paper, then it will showing the options. So here one of the option, organize. So I will click on the organize. Then this is showing the option add to collection. So which if I click collection, it is showing whether this particular paper you have to add in diabetes or hypertension. Because that is related to diabetes related paper, then I will click diabetes and I will click the add. So that paper added in this particular collection. If you click here diabetes collection, see the postpartum glucose intolerance early gestational diabetes mellitus. This paper is added in the diabetes collection. So like that, I want to add this particular hypertension in teenager, this paper in this hypertension collection. Then I have clicked this particular paper. Then it is showing below option organize. Then click add to collection. Then here this paper belongs to hypertension. Then if I click on hypertension and simply click the add, then this particular paper will add it to the hypertension collection. So if you are adding the papers in this kind of particular collections, the paper will be there in both collection and general list also. So here also the paper will be available, and in the connect collection is also it is available. So this is the one of the importance to make the collection. So after making the collection, now I will show another thing. So here, if you are opened this particular paper, I have opened this particular paper. Now I want to add this particular paper to the Mendeley library. Then what I will do, I will simply go to the Mendeley web importer. Yesterday I have shown how to add the papers from using the web importer. Now I have clicked the web importer. See here, phase 3 trial of this treatment of pulmonary arterial hypertension. This particular paper I want to add in the library. See here, if you click here add, if you click here add, it will goes to the general library, the general list, mixed list. So but as I know this paper is related to hypertension, I want directly this paper should add into that particular hypertension collection what I have made. Then what should I do? Then here see option, the below mark option, if you click here, it is showing the collections, diabetes and hypertension. So as this paper belongs to hypertension, I want to add directly in that particular collection. I will click hypertension, then I will click add. So now my paper is directly adding that particular collection. No need to add in general, and after that we have to move in hypertension. But if you click there only, it will add to hypertension. See here, phase 3 trial of this particular treatment of pulmonary hypertension paper added in this particular collection. So this is very useful because while citing also I will show what is the importance of this particular collections. Then in particular collections also you can make the subgroup. For example, diabetes collection is there. If here also you can make the new sub collection. Can you see this three dots? If you click three dots, these particular options are available. Here new sub collection. For example, in diabetes, any particular methods you are using, for example, randomized control trials related diabetes, RCT papers you are using because you are studying on RCT, then you make this subgroup and you click here. So then any diabetic related papers that have randomized RCT type of methods, you can directly add this subgroup also or this main groups also. This is the importance of making the collection. So are you clear why we have to make the collections? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So next, this is about collections. So if you don't make the collection separate here, all references will be there, but they are mixed one, diabetes, hypertension, whatever sources you are adding, all are there in this particular general library. But if you make the collection according to your need, according to your paper concept, which paper you are writing, the papers will add it to this particular place. This is about collections. Then next option is groups. This particular group option will be helpful in collaborative research like systematic reviews and meta-analysis. Uh, the three or more authors will collaborate and particular paper. To do the systematic reviews, we should collect the number of papers. So I am for example, 2-3 of our colleagues are making systematic reviews, so I will collect the papers. Next I will send it to that paper to another colleague by email or by WhatsApp or any other method. Then he will review, he will add comments, so that will not giving that much comfortable. But here if you making the groups and adding the members, so whatever papers you are adding to this group, they will be seen by other members also. They can also give the comment, and all of you together see the what are the comments given by each other, and according to that you go for the research. So create group, you can see here create group option. If I want one group, for example, I am making systematic review about skin disease, so I will make this group just for demonstration purpose. So I will click here. So now new group is created. Now I will click on three dots. Next I will go for the manage group, and here uh, I am is the first member. So if I want to add other members, others researcher, simply I will click on the invite members and I will add the email address, email address of other researchers. Then the notification will go for them and they will see in their Mendeley software. Then the collaboration will be done, and whatever papers you add, other people can also see, or any other papers are adding papers, you are able to see in your laptop, and comments, whatever things, everything you all together, you three people are able to see the simultaneously. That is the one of the benefit about this making the groups. So this completes about library, generating the library, how to create a library. So now we will move on Mendeley site. Now we collected the sources. Now from these sources, this library, we have to cite in our paper. So for that we have to go Microsoft Word. There our Microsoft Mendeley site will be working. The name Mendeley site here, the Mendeley library in Chrome, Mendeley web importer. So so in this particular reference manager we have three portions: library, web importer, and Mendeley site. So now we will move on Mendeley site. I'm minimizing this particular window. So now I will go to the Microsoft Word. Whether my screen is visible? MS Word.
Yes.
Okay. So this is MS Word page. Now I have already shown how to integrate this Mendeley site in the MS Word in previous session. Now, if you click references, you are able to cite the you see this particular option Mendeley site. So it is already installed. If I click here, it will open at the right side. So here it is automatically synchronizes whatever papers are there in my Mendeley library, all are reflecting here. So you do not go to Mendeley library. So like that, the simple view of that of whatever paper I have added in the library, all are showing here. So according to your need, you can cite these papers in your uh, research paper. I will write some paragraph for demonstration purpose. I will make some paragraph with using chat GPT 10 for demonstration purpose only, because I'm not able to type 10 lines at short period of time. So for demonstration purpose, I want this information to add the citations. That's why I'm creating this some information by ChatGPT. So this is the just think you are written this particular information based on particular papers you referred. So this is the information. Diabetes mellitus is a chronic metabolic disorder. So for example, if you have to cite this particular information because this information you have taken from another sources, or if you want to give the site, you can based on which paper you have taken, you can select, you can search and you can give the site. So here one another easy method to, if here it is showing all the papers. So now as I am writing diabetes paper, I want only diabetes related papers to show here. So what I have to do here, if you type the diabetes, the only papers will show which have the diabetes world. So then it is easy to find which paper I have to cite here, from which paper I have taken here. Otherwise what happens, all the list are there in the this particular window. It may be somewhat difficult to select from this particular list. If I type diabetes, then only the diabetes related three papers, I have three papers, these papers are showing. Or another method, here all references, here currently the first by default it will showing all references, but if I click here, if you it is showing number of options, recently added papers you want, or recently read papers, and favorite papers. I have told you by making the star mark, if you click favorite one, so the starred papers will be available here. As I have not marked any paper star, so that's why it is not showing. Then here also collections, we made the collections diabetes and hypertension. As all of you know, the I am writing a paper about diabetes, and all the diabetes related papers are there in my diabetes collection. So if I click diabetes, then these particular papers are available. As other two papers, why it is not showing? Because I have not added in the diabetes collection in the Mendeley. Only this paper I have added in the diabetes collection. So uh, you have to ensure all the papers you have to add in the collections of that particular separate collections you made. So now by search I will go diabetes, or all the sources, as overall sources are very less, so I will show it is better to understand. So now it is classified into type 1, type 2, diabetes, insulin resistance factors. So everything, for example, for this information I want to give the citation. So what I have that particular information from, just for demo purpose, not a accurate one I am giving. So for example, I want to give citation here. So I will click my cursor here. Are you able to see usage? After the usage, I will click my cursor will be there in the after the usage. Are you able to see? Hello?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. So next what I will do, my cursor will be here and I want this particular paper, gut microbiota symmetric. So this patient, this paper, from this paper I am referring this. Actually this paper is not related, but just demo purpose I am telling. So if you want this paper to cite here, what you have to do, you have to keep the cursor here, then simply click on the this particular paper. Then it is showing insert citation. So insert citation. So I will click here insert citation. So are you able to see here the one is the number one superscript is added. So because I have selected this particular style, I will show how to change this style also. So now first citation is added. So like that, if I want to add citation here, I feel this particular two papers. Sometimes we will give the citation for a simple information, two papers or more than two papers. Then what I have to do? So if I feel these two papers are related, I will click these two papers and I will click on insert. So here, can you see?
Yes, sir.
2 and 3. 2 comma 3, the both paper are cited here automatically because I kept cursor at there that place, and two paper I have clicked and I have clicked the insert citation. That's why 2 and 3 papers are cited here. So next I want add this place particular paper. So I feel this particular management lifestyle modification. So I this particular paragraph, if I taken from this particular paper, hypertension. For example, just for example, I have taken this paper. No related one papers are there. Just for example purpose, I will click this paper. So then it will ask insert citation. So before that, you have to ensure that it is showing already cited. I have already cited this paper somewhere. So are you able to see here? It is showing cited. Means what? I have already this paper I have given citation for above. That's why it is showing cited. Cited. If not cited, it will show the insert citation. What I will do? I want once again this paper, this information also. For this information also, I have taken from this same paper. Then if I click here and I will click in insert. So which number it came? 2. Why? Actually it should come 1 first reference, second, third, and it should become 4. Why it is taking 2? Because the same paper I am citing, the second paper I have cited already. This from same paper this information I am citing, so it is giving 2. So it is doing actually correct thing, because the same paper, if you are giving citing at multiple areas, the number should be same because the paper is same. If you are giving different numbers, then the same paper will you are giving multiple times at the references. That's why it is automatically taking number 2 only, because the second one also, that is the same paper. Then for example, here I want the citation, this particular paper I want to cite. I will click here, then insert citation. See, here it is taking 4 serial, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It is not taking serial because the same paper I have already given at 2 places. That's why it is taking 4. Now, like that, I wherever I want, I will keep my cursor and click on the papers, which paper I want to cite in that particular place. So this is the method of adding the citation. So is it clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I have added the citation numbers, this particular information from this paper. Now I want to give the reference list, details of that particular cited matter, that is reference list. So I have at the end of the document, I have marked the written the reference list. Then to add the reference list, see here the three dots, whether it is visible. I will click the three dots. There is a one option, insert bibliography. So if you click insert bibliography, it is asking your bibliography will be inserted at your cursor location. So please see my cursor location is here. So next I will click on continue. So are you able to see all the references are added? 1, 2, 3, 4. So automatically the paper, the cited in the this particular information are getted referenced automatically. So this is the beauty of software. You do not write any single word. The software will do automatically. For example, after doing the references, I feel I want here one references. Then I have kept my cursor here. Then I want to add this particular reference. Then I will insert. Please see 4 references are there now. So if I click here, insert, see the number 5 it is taking, and automatically here also that particular reference is added to the reference list, fifth one. So no need to do anything. Simply you have to give the cursor whichever paper relevant. You have to click that. The reference list also updating and the number of also updating. For example, if this particular paragraph I cut, I feel this particular paragraph is not come here, it comes somewhat here, I will paste here. So see here, after 2 3, that particular number it has automatically changed to 4. Then the next subsequent one has changed to the 5. Are you able to see this particular one? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So if you do manually, the confusion will be there. But Mendeley automatically changes that particular sequence. It is converted as 4 and it is converted as 5. And even if you see the reference list, here also it changed because the fifth one is Charaka. Actually, previously this reference is in the number of fifth. But as the order I have changed, it came in the fourth number and the fourth one come as a fifth number. So this is the work of Mendeley software. So you need not to worry if this particular paragraph I have kept after change, then the reference along with that particular information, the number will change automatically and reference list is also updating according to that. So is it clear? For example, I will show this paragraph. I feel later on it should be added first. I will cut, and if I add here, if I add here, so are you able to see it is converted as 1 2 now, because this is first second, then that particular one, the 1 2, and it is taking sequence wise. 3, why it is 1, I have already told, because the same reference I have given here. So as it number 1 changes, here also it is changing to the 1, because the same paper will be there. So 1 2 3 4 5. So if you see the reference list, now also the reference list is changed. Now the 1 2 references are coming above, and the other references are also, list is also changed according to this particular number. So this is the usage of Mendeley cite in the word. So citation and to giving the references. So, and if this is I am using Vancouver style superscript. So to update, change this particular reference style to another reference style is also important. I will show that also. Before going to that, I will show that first, then I will explain some other concept. So now our research paper wants the citation should be needed in the superscript in the bracket. They will not accept simple number of 1 2 like 3. They need bracket. So what I will do, I will search for the superscript bracket style of references. Then what I will do, I will click on the citation settings. Then I will click on change the citation style. So here the list is showing based on, you can select. So my particular research paper wants Vancouver superscript. So then this is also superscript, but my paper wants Vancouver superscript in brackets. So here it is not showing. So if I apply this bracket, let's see what how it will show. Vancouver brackets and update the citation style. So it will coming like this. Some papers want like this superscript brackets 1 2 3 and 1 4 5. So this is the changed the citation style. Some paper wants this kind of style. So simply I have to update that particular style. So then I want Vancouver superscript brackets. So then if you see this, one, I will update this style. Then are you able to see now the superscript will be there? Then brackets are also coming 1 2 3 and 1. This is 4 and 5. So most of the paper will ask superscript brackets. So whichever style you want, all are available here. If it is not showing, then you should search for another style. You have to write the that particular style. Vancouver. Then it is showing Vancouver, Welshire, Vancouver, Sausage, Vancouver, Spingor, Vancouver bracket. So whichever style you want, you can select and update according to that. The whole reference style will be changed. For example, I have given this particular paper to one publisher. This is given in the style Vancouver superscript. Now that particular publisher rejected my paper. Now I want to give this paper to another publisher, but that particular publisher want in the American style of citation. Then what I will do, I will simply search. So American Journal of Psychology or Self-Visualization. This particular style I want. I am submitting my paper to this particular journal. Then what I will do, I will click here. Then I will click on update citation style. See, automatically the citation change style and everything changed according to that particular journal. No, here bolding the thing and the structure first authors. So everything, whatever thing that is needed for that particular journal, that is updated automatically. Nothing I have done, just simply I have updated the style of that particular paper. So I will show another one. If I want this particular in Chicago style. Then, for example, this 17th edition style, I will click here. Then I will click on updation style. Are you able to see here the Chicago style? It is a author year style. Sayadin, this particular author name comes here instead of numbers, and this particular Ang et al. And this particular paper author's name and year comes here. Charaka 2000, the publication name and textbook. Now it is taken the Chicago style. In Chicago style citation, as yesterday we discussed, author name and author date will be there. So automatically it has changed the citation style. And here, if you see the reference list based on the alphabetically, that will taken in the Chicago style, CJSY. So according to the alphabetically, that reference list is also arranged automatically. So this is the beauty of using the statistical Mendeley software of reference management. So whether it is saving your time or what, time, whether it is saving your time or not,
Yes, sir.
is it possible to manually changing every time which style we want, which type we want? So it is very difficult. By using this kind of reference management, it is making our work very easy. Even here also, after the end of your referencing list, if you want any modification, you can also modify manually also. If you don't want this, according to your special need of your journal, and if you want to add something here, you can add, and you can make your document save, and you can submit to the journal. So this is about Mendeley site, creating the citation and references list in your manuscript. After that, you can make your fonting, size adjustment, whatever thing you want, you can do after the finishing, whichever thing you want. So size, so you can do with these things. So this is about Mendeley site. So any doubt here? Any confusion here? And it has different languages also. If some other fields, Hindi language, some other language also available. So different field for education field researcher, they are publishing the papers in their language. Then also it is possible language is also there. Different kinds of languages are also available in the Hindi is there. So if you want the reference of Hindi, Hindi is available in the end. Their other countries languages are also available, and English UK, English US. So languages, different languages are also available. So this is about Mendeley site. So here, one thing you have to need, if some papers are not visible in this, if you are adding recently papers to the Mendeley library, if, that particular paper, if you are not seeing here, then simply you have to click here, synchronizing. So if you click here, the whatever papers are there in the your library, they will update here. So generally it will update, but if it is not showing the your papers, then you have to click here. It will changes to update the list of the references here. So this is about Mendeley site. So this completes Mendeley reference management software. We learned is adding the sources from different methods and giving the citation and references to the this particular document. So uh, if any doubt, any clarification you need, I will repeat. So if there are no doubts, we can conclude the session. Or any doubt?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Citation using Mendeley's software, it's very helpful, I think.
Yes, sir. Yes,
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ
that's why it
time
is.
ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು.
But we don't.
Accuracy and time saving.
Yes, accuracy is also there, and time will also save. And for Ayurveda, also we can use. For example, this particular style, if you want to modification, you can also modify by ChatGPT. If I want this this particular matter, for example, this particular information, this referencing guidelines, I have to see a referencing guidelines of Ayurveda journal. So that, but books, for books, what is the format here? Original Charaka Samhita book. So this is the printed edition books. This is the format. If I copy this one, I will give prompt, make this information in the following format. Then I will paste that format here. I have pasted that particular format. I have given prompt. Then can you see here? In that particular format, the information is ready. Then Agnivesha, Charaka Samhita, elaborated by Drudabala, Chakrapani, edited by Acharya, prologued by this. Then here you can remove this particular ISBN number, as ISBN number is not needed. I will, and the page number you have to add whichever page you need. Just I will copy. I will edit here only. I will remove this ISBN number. As we know, ISBN number is not needed for the book. It is not given in the format. Then I will add page number, for example 59 to 65. Then I will copy this format, then directly I am pasting here. So whether it is easy or not, no need to write anything. So even whatever format that particular paper want, so the format is ready-madely. So this is the technique for using the for this purpose only the many people will hesitate to use it. This particular format will not come by the some Mendeley, because this style sometimes not available. So whatever style it is available, you add later and you can modify or copy paste by using the chat GPT and directly paste here. So that is also possible. Now that particular drawback is cleared here. So now we can freely use this Mendeley software for any type you want, modern, Ayurveda, whatever thing. So the journals recommend whichever style, just simply copy that particular paper format and give the all the information and give the command to chat GPT. Chat GPT will convert that information in that particular format and copy, and you replace that particular reference in that place. So that's uh, makes your work done. So any doubt?
So Mendeley's software, whether it is free or paid,
It is
how can you?
completely free, sir. Completely free. No amount is needed. But as Mendeley is uh, web version is also there, and laptop version you download in the PC. The web version is giving 2 GB memory. If you are adding papers to library, it will add only around 2 GB. If 2 GB is completed, then it will not add the your sources. So later on you have to purchase some memory. So that is the only amount. Up to 2 GB, there is a no amount needed.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So any doubt here, other participants? So any doubt, other people?
No doubts. Thank you. Very informative class today.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your feedback. So today I will end this session. So recording will be available. If you are not attended the um, live, you can go through the recording. Good night. Once again, bye. Thank you for participating in this workshop. So good night.
Good night, sir.
So take care. Bye bye.